EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And the slot man goes in motion left. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. They'll look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Here we go. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Ready.
Patterson running between the tackles. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Back to throw here. Kaderl Hodge has it complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Brings up second and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus from 21 yards away. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 18. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. There's Garoppolo to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And brought down, but not before reaching approaching the 45-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. To throw is Garoppolo. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to the running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for the offensive guys, maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Back to throw now on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
With Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Got a man. It's Patterson, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll set up to throw.
And complete to Drake London.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Here we go.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Play action, Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Tyler Kroft in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 10 to 7.
Niners 10, Falcons 7. Robbie Gold taking off for San Francisco.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Falcons 7.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28.
62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
from 17 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
And this one too low.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
All right, go. Blaster, 6. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bird. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bird. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And some room to work. Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make